yo, and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do this video because I'm going to be sharing with you the progress of something that I recently ventured into. I've had a chemical peel before once, had it about a year and a half ago. I had moderate results. I could tell that the idea of it was really awesome. I don't really think that I maximized its potential. So for those of you guys that don't know what a chemical peel is, basically a light layer of chemical is applied over the skin, and burning, tingling sensation. Whole process itself, depending on what type of peel that you have, can take as long as 20 minutes. Once the chemical is removed, you go home. Skin's going to be a little sensitive for a couple days, but over the course of days and weeks, your skin is going to shed like crazy. It's supposed to shed like crazy, only to reveal a newer, healthy layer of skin. All that dead skin is basically progressively being removed. I don't know about you guys, but as a woman of color, I have never shed a day in my life. So, you know, over, God, a lifetime, that skin builds up. You know, I have markings on the face. I don't really have any major skin issues. So, you know, every once in a while, it's just good to kind of start all over. You know, start all over. Like I said, I've had a chemical peel before, but about a year and a half ago, actually more accurately about 2 years ago, a client of mine actually introduced to me the Obagi system, and she was well into her 50s, and I remember doing her makeup and saying, "What do you do to your skin?" I mean, this woman had the skin of a 20-year-old. Seriously, like her skin was just supple. It was taut. You could pull it and it would snap right back, and it just looked like she just dipped her face in a pool of water. You know how like when you wash your face and you come back up and your skin's just refreshed? That's what her skin looked like, and I was just like blown away how beautiful her skin was. And I was just asking her questions about what her regime was. She said she drinks lots of water, of course, and she went on to tell me about Obagi, and he's got a whole skincare line, based out of Beverly Hills, by the way, but he's got a whole skincare line, medical treatments for the skin. Awesome system. I've only tried bits and pieces of it. I've never actually gone like full throttle into it, which is kind of what I'm going to be attempting to do now. So today I went to his clinic, and thank God they just so happened to have one here in Kuwait, which is awesome, because the first time I tried one of his creams, I noticed a significant reduce in scarring about 2 weeks into it. And that was just one cream out of like the six steps I think it is total. So I thought, okay, if this one cream can do this, then let's see what else this stuff has to offer. So today I had his Obagi Blue Peel Radiance. That was the peel. The chemical was applied onto my face. It was kept on for 20 minutes. It burned like I can't even describe to you. But luckily the burn honestly only lasted about 45 seconds. It feels like a long time, but it's really not. That part was then dried with the fan. Once they put the cooling fan over your face, or whatever the medical specialists, I don't know if the process is the same everywhere, but once that part dried, it tones down drastically. And then they apply a second layer. That cools down. That stays onto the face for about 20 minutes. And now day one, I still have, this is, you know, day one of it. And I wanted to document this, and I want to see how much of it progresses. Got the peel about 2 hours ago, 3 hours ago. Pain level 1 to 10. When they first applied the peel to my face, 10, definitely. But fortunately, it only lasts for about 45 seconds, because once they dry the solution and they apply the second layer, which is worse, I'm not gonna lie, worse, yeah, it's very painful. And I like to consider that I have a pretty tolerable threshold for pain. It's very painful, but like I said, it's quick and it's bearable. It is bearable. And according to what the lady at the clinic said, is more damage that you have, the more painful it will be, because it's working deeper. So those of you guys that might not have as much scarring, or if you do this routinely, probably won't be as painful. right now, 3 hours after I've had the peel. Pain level 1 to 10, I'd say it's about a 2. My skin feels really tight. It feels dry, and it's kind of, I can smile, but it feels tight. You know, it just feels, my skin feels not like itself. It does feel extremely soft, extremely smooth, very soft and smooth. And being that I've had this done before, I feel like it's ready to peel a little bit. It does feel like it's going to work. But pain level on a scale of 1 to 10, I would say about a 2, being that I still have some tingling, and it's not like a painful tingling. Some might even find it refreshing, but it's not really, to me, it's not really pleasant. Just feels funky. My skin feels dry. I'm oily by nature, so of course for me this is uncomfortable, and I want to just slather on some Vaseline, but I probably shouldn't. But other than that, I still feel like I can go on about my day, and I'm okay. You know, I'm not in pain or anything like that. It's not unbearable. That's pretty much it. There's a total of 6 treatments. They recommend getting the 6 treatments depending on how severe your skin is. Mine, I'd say, not very severe. I don't really think it's that serious for me, and I'm still young. You know, I don't have any major skin issues like I said before. So I think I'm gonna maybe do 2 or 3. See what my skin looks like. You know, I have oily skin, gotta penetrate deep down in there. Skin's a little rough. So this is day 1. Significances I've noticed already is my pores here. They feel like they have been just washed away. I can still see them. Let me see if I can get up close so you can see. So here we would see pores, and I noticed that they look like refreshed. They look like they've been cleared. This whole area here is usually where my area of concern. All along my chin as well, the markings on my chin, pores always look like they're filled with something, I don't know. But they automatically look like they're ready, and when I pull them, they disappear. Skin never really did that before. When I pull on it, I don't see them anymore. The forehead, when I pinch it, this is something that I noticed the first time I got a chemical peel. When I do that, I push it and I see the wrinkle. That already tells me, I feel like that's gonna peel fast. Not peel fast, but I feel like the skin up there is ready to go already. And this is just day 1. So that's just basically how I'm feeling now. I have really high hopes for this, being that I've tried to peel before, and I'm hoping that I'm tough enough to really get the most out of it. I will be getting my second one. You're supposed to be, like I said, there's a total of 6, being that you do them in 2-week time frames. So first peel, done. 2 weeks later would be peel 2 or phase 2 or whatever. 2 weeks from then would be phase 3, and so on and so forth. Really, I'm so excited. Like, I'm really excited. So the whole process for me is probably going to be about a month and a half. Probably not going to be a pretty month and a half, and I'm probably going to be wearing very little makeup, simply because you want another thing is, the last time I got the peel, I was so good at learning how to deal with dry skin that I wasn't allowing it to run its course. Stupidly enough, my skin was peeling, and I was just slathering on moisturizer, and I knew how to hide it for the most part. And I didn't let it. You want to let it peel, you want to let it do its thing, but it just sucks because, you know, I had meetings to go to and I had people to meet, and you don't want to look like a snake. You're gonna look like a snake. And now that I'm on the schedule that I'm with now with my job, you know, I have a little bit less free time. So socially, I think that right now would be the best time to do something like this. So I'm gonna give it a shot, see how it goes. I'm going to probably document it every other day, every 2 to 3 days, or anytime I feel like I see a significant change. So look out for that. Lastly, I wanted to share with you guys a little bit about my skincare routine. Now that I'm on the peel, what I'm going to be doing to maintain it. So first of all, I can't stress to you enough is please drink tons of water. Just do it, period, because it's just good for you. Minimum about 2.5 liters. Minimum. Yes, it's hard starting the routine, but it's a lot easier now. And now I've gotten to the point where if I don't drink water, I feel awful. So I'm almost like dependent on it. As a matter of fact, shoot, I'm thirsty right now. So, you know, it's just good. You want to. Before it was forceful, now not so much. I enjoy drinking water. So basically, to sum it up, anywhere between 2.5 to 3 a day. So I just, you know, 2 of these, simple. All I need is 2 of these, and they're huge. So when I'm out, I just got back from doing wedding makeup. I just took one, finished one. Now I'm working on finishing this one. And yes, you will pee a lot, but get over it. You know, it's part of life. It sucks, but hey, you gotta drink water. So 2.5 to 3 liters minimum, and I recommend getting the big bottles, or you know, whatever works for you works. Second tip: always wear sunblock, no matter what, rain or shine. And the thing is I actually work a graveyard shift, so I'm rarely out in the sun ever, which is great for me, especially right now with this going on, because you are not supposed to be in the sun at all, and if you are, no more than 1 to 2 hours, and make sure your face is covered. So this is the perfect time for this. But you know, I'm only outside from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. So when I get off work, it is daytime, so I still wear sunblock just because when I get off work, I still want to be covered. Right now, the past year, I've been using the Neutrogena brand. This is SPF 70. I tend to lean more towards 50. Actually, they have 45 or higher. So anything between 45 or higher, the higher the better. I just think it's you know, it's the great way to go. I wouldn't use anything under 45. That's just myself, and I seriously use this every single day. I promise you, even though I work at night, and it doesn't break me out or anything. It just works for me, and it feels light on the skin. It doesn't feel cakey or anything like that. So, love the Neutrogena stuff. So let's work from my day to night routine, because obviously they're going to be different. Because during the day I wear makeup. Well, during the night I wear makeup because I work at night, but my night is daytime for me. That's my daytime. So we're gonna pretend like my nighttime is actually my daytime routine. So don't get confused. So anyways, wake up in the morning, aka 6 p.m. or 4 p.m. I wake up in the morning. I wash my face with Cetaphil face wash. Awesome stuff, simply because it caters to all skin types. The sensitive of the skin, I've been using that stuff for about a year. It's helped me significantly when I had some breakouts around 2010. Summer 2010, I had a terrible breakout on this side of my face and only this side of my face. And that sucked because I tried everything in the book to get rid of it, and it just had to run its course and go away. And of course I wanted to pop them and I couldn't. But anyway, so I'm still dealing with scarring there. Started using Cetaphil and I've stuck with it ever since. And then after I do that, I apply my Neutrogena SPF, and then I will go on to, actually I would use an oil controlling moisturizer. I like the one by MAC, and I also like this one. It's time for a new one, but this is the Peter, oh God. This is the Peter Thomas Roth brand. Pretty pricey, but I got this at a workshop when I went to Mario Dedivanovich's workshop. That's Kim K's makeup artist, by the way. I went to his workshop and this was given away in the as part of the goodie bag, and I used this to the last drop. Probably gonna cut it open and squeeze some more of that bad boy out of there. Really cool stuff. So that's that. Apply your makeup like normal, and that's it. Simple daytime routine. Just wash your face, SPF, makeup, boom, boom, bam. That's it. When I come home, okay, when you come home, that's really where the work comes in. And I'm going to show you what I'm using now, and I'm going to incorporate what I'm going to be using now that I have the peel, because my routine is going to have to change a little bit to get maximum and better effective results. So when I come home, I've got a face full of makeup. Instead of washing it all off, first I would use a makeup remover wipe. These are a brand that I got from Boots Pharmacy. Boots Pharmacy, they don't have these in the United States that I know of. This is a European, Middle Eastern chain that they have. It's like their Walgreens, their CVS, I guess. So it's just a local brand. I don't really have a preferred brand. I like Neutrogena's makeup remover wipes. They're kind of expensive sometimes. I'm really not willing to pay $8 for a 25 pack of wipes. Like, I just don't really see, I don't really think it's that serious. It's just a brand that I use because I'm familiar with it, and I'm not really comfortable, you know, changing routines. I like to just stick with something and keep it constant, because I don't know, I always just felt like that has gotten me into trouble, you know, trying to keep up with the Joneses and trying new things too much. When I find something that works for my skin, I stick with it, and then I use it consistently. So anyways, remove your makeup with the wipe first to get the majority of it. Then I deep clean, because Cetaphil by itself does not remove makeup very well. I'll tell you that right now. So you're going to want to use a makeup remover wipe first, and whatever the makeup remover wipe doesn't get, Cetaphil will get the rest. So after my face is feeling really refreshed, really clean, I tone, and I don't buy an expensive, crazy $8 brand or a little tiny bottle. I've been using Witch Hazel to tone for the past year, half year, about a year, and I like it simply because it's inexpensive, and I'm a really, really big fan of homemade remedies. I live for homemade stuff because it's just the type of stuff I can get anywhere, especially because I travel a lot. I was living in Hawaii for a year, moved back to Cali, now I'm in Kuwait. Yeah, I can get witch hazel everywhere. I feel like if I get attached to a brand or a product that's too specific to the region, then if I move somewhere else, I'm not gonna be able to get a hold of it, and that's frustrating. So I try to stick to products that are natural. So witch hazel is great stuff. Unfortunately, they don't have Cetaphil in Kuwait, but that's an easy fix. Drugstore.com has everything I need. So I get Cetaphil and everything else I can pretty much buy here in Kuwait. After my skin is toned, I'm going to be using 2 Obagi night creams. Originally, I was just using the Obagi blender. This is step 5 of the New Derm system. I was just using this by itself. And it's a skin lightener and blending cream. And it has a content of hydroquinone 4%. In the States, this is unfortunately prescription only. So you're gonna have to talk to your dermatologist about this one. But now that I just went to the clinic and I got the peel, tonight I'm just going to be using 1 layer of the blender. And then 2 days from now, and only 2 days from now, I'm going to incorporate the Complex A from the Obagi and the blender together. I'm going to be using about 1 inch worth of each, mixing them together and applying them all over my face every single night, only at night. And that's pretty much it. My skincare routine. It may sound lengthy because I'm explaining the products to you and how I use them and where I get them from as I go, but it seriously takes me like 3 to 5 minutes. It probably should take me longer. It feels like, if anything, it's so simple. But yeah, we're gonna see how this works out. I don't think I plan on getting the entire skin system. I do highly advise you guys to do some research on the Obagi clinic, his patients, testimonials, before and after pictures, and the products that he offers, because he's got some really, really great stuff. But for me, I don't really think I need, I don't think I know, and you know, even the person that worked there said your skin's not that bad, girlfriend. But you know, realistically, I'd like to incorporate some of his stuff with my skin routine now, because let's be honest, I'm not going to use his cleaner, his cleanser, his toner, his face wash, and you know, all of those things for the rest of my life. And I don't want it to be like one drastic transformation. I don't want to go from one drastic routine and then back to the old routine to potentially, you know, get more breakout damage or anything like that. So I'm going to slowly work my way into his stuff and use it sparingly. And I'm hoping to go back and get my second peel and see what my results look like from there. But other than that, that's pretty much all I've got to share with you guys. Just keep staying tuned, and hopefully we can see some great results in the next couple days, the next couple weeks. Don't be surprised if I'm a little MIA with new videos. I've got some on backlog for you that I've saved, and actually did that unintentionally. I just kept recording all these videos, forgetting to edit them and upload them. So fortunately for me, if there is going to be a time period when I'm not going to be so video ready, I've got some stored behind. So they're gonna be some previously recorded looks, but we're gonna see how this goes. When you do see some videos from me, they're probably gonna be some skin diary entries. So high hopes, wish me luck, and let me know what you guys think. Let's chat makeup. Woohoo! Let's chat makeup and skin. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.